everybody, I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are our Family Game.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Hey, what's up?
It's another week.
It's Valentine's Day coming up.
Well, it's pre-Valentine's Day.
Pre-Valentine's
It's
Day.
the day before
Yes.
Valentine's Day.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes.
And you know what?
What?
We're going to talk about Valentine's things.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's part of it.
That's part of the episode.
Because we got some special stuff going on in our news section.
Yes.
But, yes, the heart of the episode is games we suggest for Valentine's Day.
Yes, for couples.
Yes.
Now, some of them may be two players, or
Yes.
some of them may be more, but they
Yes.
play well at two.
Yes.
But it's something that you and your significant other
Yes.
can sit down and
Yes.
play
Yes.
for Valentine's Day.
There you go. There you go.
But before we get into all of that, we want to hear a word from our sponsor, KTBG.
Go ahead on, you beautiful people.
Board games that bring the fun to the table. Kids Table Board Gaming has a variety of colorful, fun games like Fossilis, Wreck Raiders, Creature Comforts, and their latest release, Power Plants. These are games your family will enjoy, and they are perfect for family game night. Check out their entire catalog at kidstablebg.com. Kids Table Board Gaming.
Yes.
Love them.
Yes, we do.
They have been with us, oh my God, for over a year.
Ride or die, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are so happy to have them, and we
Yes.
appreciate them.
Yes, we do.
And we love their games.
I'm glad they are, they really support us, and we appreciate them
Yes.
and love them because they they're helping us do what we got to do.
That's right.
And I'm so glad that they have our support.
Yes.
They support us.
Yes.
I'm so glad. I'm so
Yes.
glad. And if you are not looking into their games, come on, y'all.
I just have one word for
Come
you.
on.
Fossilis.
No, Wreck Raiders.
Well, that's my word.
Yes. Creature Comforts.
That's your words.
Yes. Power Plants.
Power
Now, if you
Plants.
missed that Kickstarter, come on, y'all.
Oh,
Come
that's
on.
right. I have two words because
Yes.
Power Plants,
Yes.
it just might have a star
Here we
flower.
go. Lead them people alone.
I don't know. I mean, it hasn't come
Leave them
out, so I
folk
don't know. They
alone.
could. You never know. You never know.
Lord. Okay, we're
But
going
you
to
know
keep
what?
rolling. We're going to keep rolling.
Next up
Yes.
is
Ask OFPG.
All right, Mik,
Yes.
what do we got this week?
Okay, got 3 good questions.
Okay.
All right. First one's from Strin808.
Okay.
From YouTube. And he says, what is the best board game related advice you ever received? It can be related to games to try, entering the new hobby, saving money, anything. For him, the best advice I ever got was to try out as many different mechanics as possible so that you can identify which ones you like the most. So, Starla, what is the best board game related advice you ever received from me?
That's a good
From me.
one. From you? From you.
Yeah. What's up?
Let's see. The best advice from you.
No. From just anybody.
Oh, okay. I thought you said from
No,
you.
from anybody. Yeah,
Okay,
from anybody. I was just playing. Yeah.
I don't know if I've received any really good advice per se.
Okay.
We've just kind of been feeling our way. No one
Yeah.
has really said, you know what, you ought to
In
do
the hobby,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, you ought to do that. I mean,
Yeah.
the best thing we've had was people teach us games,
Yeah.
but not you ought to learn this mechanic. Or I don't think anybody's ever told me something that detailed.
Well, I mean, from looking at content creators online, on YouTube and stuff like that, you hear little things, to help you with, play and mechanics and things like that.
Well,
and how
we
to look
do that. We try to help
we
people.
do that. Yeah,
but I don't know if I don't remember anybody, and I think that's why we do what we do, because no one really sat down and said, you know what, you guys ought to try this, or you ought to try that. Maybe you should, because when we first started in the hobby, we weren't getting that love. We weren't getting people just really embracing us and trying to help us.
Not us.
We had to feel
not
our
us
way.
particularly, but like I see
particular.
content creators talking, about different things, you know. So but I haven't really got nothing just solid like, hey, Mick, you know, this,
that I can say I
yeah.
can hang my hat on.
Yeah.
Now, I've met some great people.
Yes.
I played some great games.
Yes.
I've had some great suggestions of games, but not just particularly
and mechanics and things like that, but nothing just straight out.
But that's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Really
That's a good question.
That made me think for a second.
Yeah, nice one.
Thank you.
Now, next one is from John Hedberg from YouTube.
Okay.
And he said, do you ever curl your games?
Cull
your games. If so, what type of process do you go through? Well, John, we rarely cull our games. Rarely.
Okay, John, I'm not sure how often you watch the show. I'm not sure how often you watch the show.
Rarely.
But if you ever watch the show, you do know that he's an addict. He's addicted to board games. And when you have someone...
collector. It's collector. I am a collector. I collect.
I.e. addict. But when you have someone like him in the hobby, or in your household, nothing leaves. It's really hard for him to let go.
No.
I mean, the game has to be really bad.
Really bad. I mean, it has to be really none playing.
It's got to be really bad, or we have to have a duplicate.
Yeah.
Now, we give games all the time, but it's always duplicates or whatever. But as far as culling, we've never culled anything in this house.
Yes, and then the ones we don't play a lot or that I don't think we'll play for a while, they're just put away.
They're just put away. They're in some closet.
They're somewhere around, but they're still here in the collection.
I think it's a good idea to cull.
No comment. No comment.
Well, we're going to move on from that, but that was a good question.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John, for that. But we don't have no process. All right, this is from D. Jackson.
Oh, D. Jackson.
Yes, from YouTube. We love her. We love her and the family.
Yeah.
She said, Starla, where do you get your headbands? They are so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Well, you know what, D? I get them everywhere. I need to buy more because I'm running low on my collection. But you know what? I love to go to Walmart.
Okay.
Target.
Yes.
And my favorite place is Amazon.
Yes, that is her favorite place.
Amazon.
Yes,
I will Amazon it up in a heartbeat.
Yes,
but those are the 3 stores out.
And you love your Walmart.
I love Walmart. They'll always go in and find something unique.
You love your Walmart.
Yes.
But see, you always talk down on Target now. I love Target.
You know my problem with Target.
I love Target.
You buy the exact same thing you can get at Walmart, but at Target you're going to pay more.
And you're going to get better quality from Target.
It's the same thing.
Not necessarily all the time.
If you get Tide detergent at Target and Tide detergent at Walmart, you're going to pay $1 more.
Certain things that you get from each that you know
now,
you can
some
get.
of their brand products are different.
Better than Walmart. Yes.
You're a snob.
Yes, I am. No. It's just some better thing, and then you can get great games at Target.
You can get great games at Walmart.
Not necessarily.
They have the same game. We got tickets to ride.
You got Target exclusives at Target.
Oh, see,
at summer camp.
See, there you go.
You know, Terraforming Mars.
That's being a snob.
The new little game.
Target exclusives.
But I love it though. I love it.
Yeah, but
all right.
Yeah, those are the stores I go to.
Yes. So that's it. So thank you, D. Jackson, for that. Thank you so much. So now we're gonna roll on. To what, Starla?
Board game news.
And but this time we're gonna
be Black History tribute.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. All right.
All right, Mik, board game news.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
All right, so this has got a little. We're celebrating Black History Month still.
Yes, it's the Black History edition
of board game news. Yes. So now this month, Board Game Geek is celebrating Black History Month by highlighting African Americans in the tabletop hobby. Every day or every other day they do that. Now we've already seen our OFPG Voices contributor and great designer for Tessa. She was featured.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, love her.
Yes, we do.
And then also Jay Bell.
Jay Bell was
He was featured, and just I think today. We're taping on Saturday, but Omari Akil has been featured. So that's cool. And a whole lot of other people. Now, one person that was featured that I didn't really know about, I'm going to talk about now. Now, his name is Kevin Johnson.
Okay.
And he designed, now, every time you go into Target, Walmart, or other little places, you see all these games, Uno and other little things sitting there. Well, he did one game that you always see up in that row called Phase 10.
Yes.
You seen Phase 10?
Yes, I have seen that.
Kevin Johnson designed Phase 10
Wow.
in 1982 when he was 22 years old. And it is now the second best-selling card game in the world.
Really?
Yes, I did not know that, family.
We don't have that.
I didn't know that. No, we don't have it.
We got to get it.
Yeah, we can get it.
We gotta have it.
We can get it. You know, but now Johnson had, was with this deal with this company called Fundex. And he found out that they weren't treating him right with the contract. He wasn't treating him. So he had to sue him. And then in 2010, they settled the suit.
Okay.
Then Fundex sold the rights to the game to Mattel.
Oh.
Yeah. Which already had the #1 best-selling game, Uno.
Uno.
You know Uno.
Everybody
Yes,
knows
everybody knows Uno. Especially the black community. We know Uno.
We know Uno.
We know Uno. Now, currently, Phase 10 is sold in 30+ countries.
Wow.
Has been translated into 20+ languages.
That is awesome.
And sells more than 2 million copies annually. I did not know that a black man made the game. I didn't know that. So I want to thank Board Game Geek for putting those things out so we can find out about
and
that.
Learn something new.
So,
that is so awesome. We are getting that game.
Yeah, we're getting that game.
We're getting that game.
Because we already got Uno. We got Uno. Yes. So, but I was really happy to learn that.
That is awesome.
And I read that, I'm like, really? He did Phase 10. And all the times that I've walked past those games, even in Walmart when they have all the games, down there, and you be like, oh, they got Monopoly there.
Yeah.
And they got some others there, Sorry and stuff. And then you see Uno, then you say Phase 10.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
And I guess because we didn't know much about it.
No.
So now we know.
Yes.
So now we can get it.
Yes, we can get it. We can
Yes.
get it. All right, now Starla is on you now.
Yes.
Yes. What you got?
You know what, audience?
Yes.
OFPG family.
Yes.
Last week, I mentioned a game that I thought would be a good game, for people of color starting to the hobby.
Yeah.
It was not a good recommendation.
Okay.
I got to roll it back.
Rolling it back.
I have to roll it back.
Roll it back.
It was a great game, but not in that context.
Yes.
Last week, I mentioned Koaku.
Yes.
And I mentioned it because it was on my mind.
Yes.
It's a game I really, really love because it's so relaxing. It's so beautiful.
Yes.
But it's not a game I would recommend for new people of color, especially African Americans coming into the hobby. I don't think that would resonate as well.
Probably not.
But what I did, I thought about it again. And I have 2 games.
You got 2
that I want to suggest.
All right.
That I know.
Yes.
I know.
You know.
African Americans new to the hobby will love.
You know.
And the first one is Roll for It by Calliope.
Yes.
Calliope Games.
Yes.
Roll for It, easy. It's a card game. It's small. You can carry it around. You've got some dice. Beautiful, colorful dice. Simple. You just fulfill the requirements on the card. There you go.
Yes.
Easy to teach.
Yes.
Easy to play. Lots of fun.
Yes.
Try it with your friends. You've got somebody of color that you want to introduce them to something. Try Roll for It. And my second suggestion is Enchanted Plumes.
Really?
Also by Calliope Games.
Yes.
It's one of my
So
new
this is
favorites.
Calliope time. It's Calliope game time.
It's not that it's Calliope Game Times, and I'm not just picking them, as a publisher, but they're games.
Yes.
I really and truly believe these are games that people will like. I have fallen in love with Enchanted Plumes.
Oh God, you love that.
And I love it because
#1 on your 2021
it was.
games.
And it still is. And I love it because it's colorful.
Yes.
It's cards. It's it's numbers. It's easy to carry. Another small game you can carry around.
Yes.
And that's why I think people will love about it. It's easy to learn. When you're learning something new, you don't want a book that's got 12 pages of rules.
No.
This is something simple and easy, and I know people will like it. Enchanted Plumes, give it a try. I mean, all you have to do is have the most valuable plume. That's it. The plume with the most points.
Yes.
Simple game. And those are my suggestions. I'm going to roll back Koaku.
You gonna roll it
Let me
back.
tell you, when we got off camera,
Roll it back.
my husband and son, they said Kawaku.
Kawaku?
Why'd you say Kawaku?
What?
And I said, you know what? I was just thinking about it, and it just came out. I said,
You wanted to
I'm
play
gonna
it. That's what you wanted to play it.
Yeah.
You wanted to play it. That's it.
true.
You wanted to play
All right,
it.
so that's it for my mistake last week.
Okay.
But I gave you some better suggestions.
All right. So now it's rolling back to me. In March.
Okay.
And you know, people still ask, you know, are you going again? Yes, we're going to Dice Tower West
We will be
in Las
there.
Vegas, March 2nd to the 6th. Now, also during that time, we're going to host a panel on diversity and inclusion on that Friday, March 4th at 5 p.m. Now, on that panel so far, we have Amanda Panda.
Panda.
Yes, and also Michael from the Nerd Shells.
Nerd Shells,
Yes,
yes.
two of our favorite folk. Yeah, two of our favorite folk. And more possible could join in on the
Yes.
fun. And it will be fun, y'all.
Yes, it will
now, it's
be
a serious subject, but we go, you know, it's us
Yeah,
now.
we're
It's
gonna have a
us.
good time
It's us.
talking about it.
Now, another thing we want to talk about, and it's kind of serious, is that just recently, the Dice Tower changed the mask mandate rules for Dice Tower West. Now, a lot of people are upset and all that stuff, but we just want to tell you, we're going to be masked up.
Yes.
We going to be masked.
Now, we went to PAX U.
Yes.
And PAX U had really strict restrictions.
Yes, they did.
You had to show proof of vaccination.
Yes.
You had to wear a mask.
Yes.
And we were able to go to that con and come home healthy.
Yes.
We want to do the same thing at Dice Tower West.
Yes.
Now, they don't have any mandates or rules about showing proof of vaccination, but they do have rules that you wear a mask when you're in the public spaces, unless you're going to be in the special area where you don't have to wear a mask. But as for our family, we will be masked the entire time
Yes.
because we want to go to the con. We want to come back home healthy.
Yes.
Now, we've gone through these 2 years with the pandemic.
And avoid that.
And we've been able to
that.
avoid COVID-19
Yes.
because we've been vaccinated and boosted, and we wear our masks.
Everybody in this house
Yes.
is vaccinated and boosted.
Yes, so
Everybody.
we want to continue to do that.
Yes.
So if you're going to be, playing games with us or, coming to talk with us, wear your mask.
Mask it up.
Wear your mask.
Mask it up.
We want to
Yes.
be healthy. We want you to be healthy, and we don't want to take any chances. So
Yes,
let's
yes.
wear our masks. Let's be healthy so we can have a good time
So
together.
that's where we stand, y'all. That's
I
where
don't
we
want to
stand
take
on that.
nothing back
Yeah.
from Vegas. They say what happens in Vegas stays
Stay
in
in Ve-
Vegas.
we want to stay in
I
Vegas.
Want to stay in Vegas.
Stay in
Don't
Vegas.
come back with me.
Stay in Vegas.
Stay in
yes,
Vegas.
Yes. So that's how we feel about
Exactly.
what's going on. Yeah. So now Starla is back on
Yes,
you.
okay,
Starla's
now
back
we're
on
going to
you.
talk about OFPG Voices.
Yes.
The next episode 4,
Yes.
is coming out on February 23rd.
Yes.
And the third episode's already out. It came out last week. So if
Yes.
you haven't checked it out, be sure to do so.
And let me jump in real quick.
Yes.
It was featured on BGG
Yes.
website under featured videos. So check that out too,
Check it
y'all.
out.
Check that out
And
too.
we have some great sponsors. We've
Yes.
got Calliope Games,
Yes.
Board and Dice,
Yes.
Rose Gauntlet,
Yes.
Entertainment, and Modifius Entertainment.
Yes.
And we've
yes.
got some great contributors, and a new one's coming on board, Amanda
on this
Panda.
episode, on this upcoming episode.
Episode 4,
Yeah.
we're bringing out Amanda Panda. and
Yeah.
she's gonna do what called Panda Speak.
She gonna be speaking to us, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
So be sure to check us out, everybody.
Can't wait.
OFPG
Cannot wait.
Voices.
Yes. Yes. So now.
Now we're going to the heart of the episode.
Yeah.
We made it to the
Yes.
heart of the episode.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Yes,
so
we did.
we
Yes.
are talking about games that are good for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Because Valentine's Day will come out, will not come out, will start tomorrow.
Start tomorrow.
On the 14th.
Yes.
And so if you've got
And
time.
happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. We didn't do our dressing in red
No, we
and
didn't.
all
No, we
that.
didn't.
But
No, we
that
didn't.
doesn't mean we don't still have love for,
Yes.
for Valentine's
Yes.
Day.
Yes. That's true.
But
That's
we
true.
want to talk about games that couples can play
Yes.
together.
Yes.
And I think most of these games will be fun. The ones I picked, I tried not to pick games that would frustrate you as a couple.
Well,
because we have some that will frustrate you. But I tried to stay with fun stuff so you can have a lovely and wonderful Valentine's Day.
Okay.
I have a list.
Yes, I have a list.
He has a list.
Yes.
Mick has a list. I'm
Yes.
afraid now.
You should be.
But
You should
I'm
be.
afraid
You should be. Yeah.
after what you were saying,
Yeah,
but
you should be.
that's okay. We're going
All
to
right.
tell you what our games are and,
Yes.
and let you see which ones you like.
All right. Let's go. Let's go. So, ladies first.
Ladies first. Okay,
Ladies first.
in no particular order.
Okay.
I'm going to list my first game.
Yes, yes.
And the first one is going to be Chai Tea for Two.
Oh my God.
Chai Tea for Two is a 1 to 2 player game
Okay.
by Steep Games.
Yes.
And in this game, you are a tea merchant.
Yes.
You work to secure Clipper ships
Yes.
and Clipper contracts.
Yes.
You keep your tea plantation growing,
Yes.
and you're producing tea. And in this game, you get a chance to card draft, you do some bidding, you pick up and deliver, which is one of my favorite mechanics, and there's some dice rolling.
Yes,
and the components are top notch.
Yes, they are.
The beautiful tea leaves, they're colorful. You've got green and white and blue. Top notch components.
Yes,
you
yes.
will love it as a couple, and it's a 2-player.
Yes. But it's not out yet. It was in Kickstarter, so it's coming.
Yes, it's coming. But
coming.
it's chai tea for 2.
Now, that's interesting, Starla,
Yes.
because mine is just chai.
Oh, chai.
Chai.
Okay.
From Steep Games, 1 to 5 players.
Yes.
And it has card. It's a beautiful game.
It's a beautiful game.
That just relaxes you.
It does.
Where you're just trying to make tea.
Make tea.
And just get enough, and just you have cards where you have to supply a customer.
Yeah, because see, in chai, you have customers.
You have customers.
In chai tea for 2, you're just dealing with the merchant
Yes.
part of it, the
So
growing
you have
part. Yeah.
so in chai you have card drafting. It's kind of a race, try to complete all the customers at a certain time, and it's set collection.
Yeah.
So I love chai. It's very calming. It's not so much take that or beating up on your opponent. It's just trying to make tea for your customers.
tea.
So I love that. I love
Yes.
that. All right, next on you.
My next one, Enchanted Plumes.
Yes.
Of course, I would make my
Of
list.
course,
Now,
of
it is a
course.
2 to 6 player game. It's
Okay.
by Calliope Games.
Yes.
And it's 3 things you have in this game.
Okay.
Hand management,
Yes.
pattern building, and
Yes.
set collection. That's it.
Yes.
And your goal is to have the most valuable plume when you're done.
It is. That would be a nice
It is.
couple game.
We like playing it
We do,
together.
we do.
We do, and it's a
Yes.
great game for couples.
Yes, it
It's
is.
colorful.
Yes.
Again, easy to learn, beautiful to look at.
Yes.
You're making this beautiful peacock with
Yes.
this beautiful plumes. Enchanted Plumes.
Enchanted Plumes.
Yeah.
Now mine is Kuaku. Kuaku. Now Kuaku fits in this
It does.
because, like Starla said earlier in the board game news, it's tile placement, it's drafting the tiles and putting them down. It's 1 to 4 players by
Yep.
Gold Seal Games
Yep.
and 25th Century Games, and it's just a beautiful, calm game. You're building
calm.
a koi pond.
A koi pond.
Your nice koi pond where you're trying to put the same fish
Yeah.
or
Well, I mean, there's different criteria you have to meet in order to get points.
And you get points,
Whether it's
yeah.
fish or whether you're trying to place, feature tiles,
Yeah.
which have statues or flowers.
and it's
or-
kind of like a
beautiful.
point salad in a way.
It is, because there are all kinds of ways you can
Yeah,
get points,
yes, I
depending
like
on how you
that.
play the game.
It
And that
is.
makes it different every time you play.
Yeah.
And you're playing a game totally different from your opponent's
Yes,
game.
you're just trying to build your
Yeah.
koi pond over here,
And they're trying to
while
build
they're
their
building their koi
pond.
pond over there.
Yes,
but
yes.
it's just so lovely and it's relaxing.
It's so beautiful.
Yes, yes.
It's a beautiful game.
It is. So
Yes.
your next one.
The next one on my list
Yes.
is Koaku.
You didn't say nothing.
I couldn't say nothing.
You didn't say nothing.
No, see, when we have a crossover and I say it first, you always say something.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to let him finish.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit him with Koaku.
You hit me. You hit me.
So
All right.
we've already talked about Koaku.
Yeah, so it's
Love
a
the game.
good game.
We got to play the game. 'Cause
Yes,
it's been
we
on my
do.
mind a lot.
Yes, it has.
Maybe Valentine's Day we'll pull it out.
We'll do that.
Let's
we'll
do that. Okay.
All right. So
Yeah.
mine is Village Green from Osprey Games.
Oh, yes.
1 to 5 players. Where in that you're building just a tableau and trying to have the best village, best garden. Than the other, your opponent. And it's hand management because you got to do some hand management,
do.
and you got to just basically build your tableau.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Village Green.
and then also matching. You got to do a lot of matching to get points. Where you get cards that tell you how to get the points, and you got to figure it out in your tableau.
That's true.
So I really do like Village
I
Green.
do too. I kind of forgot about that one.
Yeah.
But I do like that one.
I like Village Green. It's cool. It's cool.
All right, my next up is any patchwork game.
Any patchwork
So
game.
that way I stick with my 5, but
Yes.
any patchwork, because they're always a 2-player game.
Yes.
We love the original. We love the Americana edition. They also have a Christmas edition. They
Yes.
got a Valentine's edition.
Yes.
And a Halloween edition.
Yes, we have the Halloween
Yeah,
edition.
any
Yeah.
patchwork game is
Yes.
great for couples
Yes.
because it's already a 2-player, and this is by Lookout Games.
Yes.
And it was designed by Uwe Rosenberg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So any patchwork.
We like we like that,
love
and I'm
Uwe.
just gonna say that it's right on my list too. That's my because the drafting, drafting the tiles and the tile placement, and it's really cool. I mean,
it doesn't cause too much conflict.
No.
It's not too much. Your opponent may take a tile you want, but it's not a conflict game. There are a lot of games we had.
And then on the scoring track, not scoring. I guess it's the time track where you get those little leather patches.
The little patches, yes.
That kind of hurts when your opponent gets it, but it don't really.
But it doesn't cause conflict.
No, it don't cause conflict.
All right.
All right, but
my next one.
I got something.
That was yours, Patchwork?
Yeah, that was Patchwork. Yeah.
All right, my last one on my list.
Okay.
Is Codenames Duet.
Oh, you were just all nice.
And yes, because it's the day of love.
Yes,
You're supposed to be nice.
Okay. Now,
Codenames Duet.
Yes.
You're gonna swap words and clues with your partner to collectively reveal 15 agents without revealing the assassin. And Codename is published by CEG.
Yes.
Love Codenames.
Yes, it's a really fun game.
And I love Codenames Duet.
Yes, Codenames Duet is really cool.
It is. It's great for you to play with your partner. Again, it's a game where you can work together. You're working cooperatively.
Yes.
And there's no conflict, Mik.
No conflict.
No conflict. This is Love Day.
Woo, okay.
Love Day.
So mine, with much love, 7 Wonders Duel.
That does it.
Repost production. It brings out the love.
That is not.
It tests out your love for your partner. Because when your partner takes all the resources that you need, it shows you how much you love your loved one.
Okay, see, here we go when we do lists.
You just got that proves if your relationship survives.
No, when we do lists, for some reason, you always get the criteria wrong.
You said, I think
these are supposed to be games.
That'll be interesting. That would be interesting on Valentine's Day.
That game causes conflict. Somebody's gonna get upset.
Somebody gonna get mad.
I could have put Lost Cities on there.
No. That would tear up a relationship.
So with that.
No, not. Well, yeah, maybe so. Yeah.
Now, not that it's not a fun game, but it's not a It's not a Valentine's Day game.
Well, I mean, if you that's a test. If you want to test your love. Get 7 Wonders Duel, because that'll test.
All right, OFPG family. These are our lists.
That's our list.
I tried to stay with love and niceness
7 Wonders
beauty.
Now, family, that could test your relationship. And it does. It does test your relationship, really.
You don't want them to have a good Valentine's Day, because they're going to be fighting by the end of the night. Because you know how you and I do with 7 Wonders. It gets us
It's blood on the table, y'all. But our relationship survives. It survives.
Yes.
It does. It survives. Now, Lost Cities, I don't know.
No, Lost Cities.
That'll tear up a place.
Great game. Not for Valentine's Day,
that'll tear up a place. That Lost Cities. Those
are our 5 games.
Yes.
Pretty much we had quite a few crossovers, except for the one that had conflict.
Yes. But it's good conflict. Remember, it tests your love. And that's what Valentine's Day can do.
If that's how you want to spin it.
I'm spinning it that way.
That's how you want to spin it.
Yes,
but anyway, those are our games for Valentine's Day for couples.
Yes.
Hopefully one of them is in your collection, or you can go out and get it and just enjoy it on tomorrow.
Okay, so now we're going to add a new segment. And it's a segment that when we get games in and stuff, a lot of games, we want to talk about it and tell you what we got. So it's called What Did You Get? So, what did we get? There we go. What did we get? Yeah, so what did we get? So we're going to roll that and check it out and see what we got.
All right, Mik, what did we get this time?
All right, what did we get? All right, first one is interesting.
Okay.
This is a game from Crafty Games, and really it's from some of the designers of Point Salad.
Oh.
10.
Love those games.
Yeah, those are the people that made those games, and it's called Abstract Academy. Yeah, Abstract Academy.
Oh man!
And it's a card
game.
It's a card game.
Yeah.
And it seemed interesting.
Yeah.
Where you got? I think it's what is that? It's an area control card game, and you said that you are into area control.
I am.
So we're going to test this out and see what's up, because it's from the makers of, one of our favorite games, Point Salad.
Yeah.
So we're definitely going to check that out.
Thank you guys for sending this over.
Yes,
Thank
we're
you.
going to check that out. Now another one comes from a gentleman, a designer that we really do like, because he made a game, he made a game that is really interesting, and that's Katara from Eric Vogel.
Eric B. Vogel.
Yes, and he has a new game out called First Empire.
Oh, First
Empires.
Wow.
Empires.
Let's see, what is it about?
And it's from Sandcastle Games, and it seems like it's kind of a majority rules game where you're trying to make your empire.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, and it's beautiful.
It is.
Beautiful
The color,
art.
the colors.
It's just ridiculous.
And the box, I love it. I would pick this up if I was in the store.
Yes.
I would pick this up.
Yeah, you would pick that up.
I love the diversity.
And the diversity. I mean,
love the costumes
oh my God,
on the
diversity.
characters here.
Yes.
Beautiful and colorful. This is something I would pick up and look at.
Yes. I love how that looks. And we're going to tell you about that because I'm really interested in that.
Thank you, Sandcastle Games. We
Yes.
appreciate it. We're going to check it out.
All right. Next one. Here we go. Now, this is a game that Tom Vassell said that it was on his list of anticipated games for this year.
Okay.
And he was so excited because he wanted to see it.
Okay.
He wanted to see it. So, here we go. Creature Comfort.
We got it.
From KTBG.
Yay.
We got it, y'all.
Creature Comfort.
And we are so excited to play it.
Look at this cover.
It's really nice. It's really nice. And it's really
so cute.
So we are ready to have some comfort with the creatures.
They are so cute. Look at the little creatures.
Yes, it's really cool.
Love.
So I know that, it's still, the Kickstarters are still coming. And I know it's going to be in retail. It's going to come out to retail soon, but we are definitely going to try it out. Thank you, KTBG. We love y'all. You know that. So we're going to definitely try it out. Definitely. I'm excited. We are really excited. So we got it.
Can't wait to get it on the table.
We got it. All right. The next one.
Okay.
Now, I've been following this artist for a long time because he does some really cool art they call it retro sci-fi.
Retro sci-fi.
Where it's back, he's making like some crazy stuff was happening back in the 80s with these school kids, figuring out some crazy stuff was happening in their town. That's in Europe.
Okay.
And it's from Tales from the Loop. And it's been it's Simon Stalenhoff. Yes, Simon Stalenhoff. He's made some really cool art. And he made a world, and they've done an RPG for it, and this is from Free League.
Okay.
And it's Tales from the Loop, the board game, where you're the kids that he features in his art trying to figure out what's going on in their town. And it's robots and stuff like that, because we saw. Now, this is a Amazon Prime Video show. Yes, we saw part of the show. Well, you saw part of it, but I saw the whole thing.
Well, when I saw the box, when you pulled the box out, I was like, oh, Mick, I remember
you remember
this.
that.
Because I remember this particular image from the Prime show.
And it was cool how they brought this to life. They took, some of his art and made stories around them. And I think this is the same thing we're going to do. We're going to, it's a co-op. Yeah. It's a co-op, so we try to figure out what's happening in this town with this weird stuff going on.
Yeah, and who brought this game out?
It's Free League.
Free League.
They usually do RPGs, so this is kind of one of their first board games. But I definitely, it's really heavy. It has miniatures in it, and it's going to be really interesting. I definitely want to check it out.
All right, Tales from the Loop.
Tales from the Loop.
The board game.
Yes.
All right.
Because I really do like the art. I've always liked his art.
All right, what's the next one?
Next one is from one of our favorite publishers, and that's Board and Dice.
Board and Dice. What do they send us?
Yes, they sent us the two newest ones, and that's Zapotec. That is kind of like their kind of a family game, which is not supposed to be so tough like those others. Because let's see, I just went and played with Chad from Punchboard Paradise. Hey, what's up, Chad?
Hi, Chad.
And we played. He taught me. Which
one is it?
Tawa
Tensuyu.
Yes, there we go. And I played that, and it's a real cool game, but it's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, but that's like all the Board and Dice games.
Yeah, Board and Dice keeps you busy.
It keeps you busy and it keeps you going. That's what I love.
Yes.
But this one is not so, it's not so taxing like that, and it's really for the family. So I'm really interested to play this and see what it is. Oh, and they gave us some more boards too.
See, another pretty cover. cover.
Yes, really
pretty, and it's green.
And it's not a T game. It's Z.
It's a Z game.
It's a Z.
And it's the primary color is green, which is my favorite.
Oh Lord.
My favorite.
Here we
Look
go.
at that Zapotec.
Yes, so we're gonna try.
Yes.
Thank you, Board and Dice. We're gonna
Thank
definitely
you.
try this out, and we got some more stuff to it, so that's
Okay.
really cool.
All right.
Yeah, and then the other one, the hot one, is another T game.
Okay.
And that one is Tabanusi.
Tabanusi.
Builders of Ur. And definitely, this is, along with the T games, it's a lot going on, and I've heard some great things about this, and I definitely want to try this out.
Tabanusi, Builders of Ur.
Yes, and I definitely want to try that out.
Oh yeah, this looks like a tough one.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
There's a lot of stuff going
Look
on.
at this, people.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
It's what Board and Dice do. They do their thing
But they
right.
have solid games.
Yes,
I mean, they
solid.
really have some great designers. They have games that'll make you think.
Because if you see behind us, we got all of them. We're going to play them all.
Yes.
So we're going to play them all.
Tabanusi.
Yes, and we're going to
What's
play
up?
these too. So thank you, Board and Dice, for letting us have those. Because we're definitely going to try them out. We got so many.
Here's the haul.
The haul that we got.
And all of the publishers who, sent us these games, we appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
As soon as we can get it on our table, we'll be talking more about these games.
Yes, we are. So now, Starla, what about our merch? Can you get it over there?
Yeah.
That's a lot. It's a lot. I know it's a lot.
Well, if you haven't gotten any Our Family Plays Games merch, I don't know what you're waiting for.
Come on.
We got Our Family Plays Games.
Yes.
We got OFPG Voices.
Yes.
So pick up some merch.
And if you saw, our contributors, Jazz and Fortessa, was wearing their OFPG Voices merch.
shirt.
Looking
Yeah,
good.
looking great.
Looking good. So we're really happy about that.
Yes, we are.
Now, Starla, where can they find OFPG out here in this social media crazy world?
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games,
Yes.
you can find us on Facebook,
Yes.
Instagram,
Yes.
Twitter,
Yes.
right here on YouTube.
Right here.
And if you're in Omaha, Nebraska,
That's local.
you can find us on Cox Channel 22.
Yeah.
Saturdays at 8:30 p.m.
Yeah.
And Tuesdays at 4:30 p.m.
All right. Hey, family, thank you so much for catching us again, and happy Valentine's Day to all you
Yes.
lovers out there, and everybody that, hey, just happy Valentine's Day to everybody. But we just want to say stay safe, and again, always send in your Ask OFPG questions.
Yes.
We'd love to see more of them so we can keep on talking to you, and just, hey, the comments. We're going to talk to you. We
That's
love
right.
hearing from our OFPG family because we love y'all. So there you go. So again, I'll say it one more time to all of y'all. We love you.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.